as an advisement lang po, ano, at saka you have to evaluate it po with all the risks involved. Okay. Ito yung business opportunity. I am presenting ito. This is Siglo Suites of Century. Gusto kong i-play itong video ito kasi maganda yung pagkaka-explain. She will explain it better than I, okay?
Hi! Congratulations once again on choosing Century Properties. Truly one of the most prestigious, progressive, and respected developers in the entire country. Many of you are now living in your Century homes, and we trust that your experience has been one of pride and delight. There are some of you who have yet to enjoy your new place, perhaps because you're currently working abroad, or have purchased your units in secondary homes, or for investment, and while your condo remains unused. You might want to consider making a little bit of cash from it, and rightly so, because your unit, after all, is an investment. Introducing Siglo Suites. Siglo, on behalf of unit owners, will manage the full representation and leasing process, such as assist in the management of listings and distribution portals, full unit reservation management, provide professional housekeeping and maintenance services, assist owner in renovation and fit out of units. We sort through your mailbox, throw away junk, and store it for 6 months.
Siglo will also pay your utility bills, association dues, and real property taxes through debit from your accumulated revenues.
In order to maximize the saleability and market positioning of your units and ensure consistent standard room rates across all unit types, Siglo Suites will regulate all enrolled units to meet its standards. As opportunities continue to expand, Siglo will also help owners set the most applicable rental rates based on regular market surveys. Siglo will also be creating formidable tie-ups with various travel industry partners, from online portals like Airbnb, TripAdvisor, and others.
Stand out from the rest. Siglo Suites offers premium hospitality services that other Airbnb listings simply cannot. 24/7 check-in and check-out, one-night minimum stay, professional daily housekeeping, on-demand turn-down service with 5-star quality towels and linens, laundry service, and even shuttle service.
Reap the benefits of rental revenue while still being able to use and enjoy your unit when you want to. Managing my Philippine real estate investments from here and when I'm working abroad has never been this easy. Actually, ang dali-dali lang. All you have to do is enroll, relax, and earn while somebody else sleeps.
I love Siglo Suites.
We look forward to making your Century investments work for you, just like it did for her.
Thank you.
Call us today.
Meron din ganito si SMDC. Okay? Ipasok mo lang sa kanila, bahala na sila. Bahala na sila sa iyong unit. Kumbaga mag-accounting na lang kayo kung magkano kinita. Sabi nga kanina doon, tatanggalin ng electric bill. Magneneto na yan. So, hindi mo kailangang isipin pa yan. Katulad nito, sila ang mag-advertise. So, imagine mo to, 1 bedroom, 50K per month. So, yan ang potential dyan. And aside from that, tomorrow, kapag gusto mong ibenta, mataas pa yung property value. Diba? So in between, kumikita ka na in between, pag binenta mo pa bukas, mataas pa yung property value. Hindi mo yan magagawa sa bank, right? Yung bank, hindi mo pwedeng, oh sige, kunin ko, nagbigay ka ng 100,000, kunin ko yung 50,000 at i-invest ko. Walang ganyan sa bank eh. So dito, yan, meron yan. Yan, so sabi ko nga sa SMDC, meron din SMDC Prime Key. Okay, so yan naman yung counterpart ng Siglo dito sa SMDC. So ganoon din, sila nang bahala diyan at kumbaga nga sitting pretty ka na lang sa abroad at tuloy mo yung trabaho mo, hindi ka na kailangan mag-isip pa. Okay? And then meron din SMDC leasing para sa mga long-term rental. So ang pinakaibahan lang nung Prime Key is pang short-term. Ibig sabihin, daily, weekly, ganun. Kapag long term naman, 1 year, 6 months, ayan, ito naman SMDC leasing. So, depende sa'yo, ano ba ang preference mo? Kung gusto mong maging Airbnb yan, kailangan short term yan. So, yung prime key ang gagawa niyan. Okay? Pero kung halimbawa, nasa university belt yung unit mo, estudyante ang target po, yan, maybe 6 months ang leasing option dyan. Okay? Okay, so punta tayo sa respective project development presentations. Okay? So here, ito yung mapa ng Philippines. So let's just look at this. On the left side is SMDC. So makikita mo, SMDC, ang dami, ang daming unit. Meron sa Pampanga, Bulacan, 2 at Rizal, 1. Quezon City or sa Manila, andyan silang lahat. Halos kada pangatlong kanto meron silang condo, lalo sa Quezon City. So ang daming options saan ka man nakatira lalo sa Manila. And then going south, merong Cavite, merong Laguna. Okay, sorry, south starting from Taguig, Muntinlupa, Las Piñas. And then maybe southern more, Visayas and Mindanao. So Iloilo City at saka Bacolod sa Visayas and then Mindanao sa Davao. And then meron pa silang additional properties na itatayo. So yan naman yung yun. So meron kang option saan ka man located sa Pilipinas. By the way, ang strategy ng SM, kung saan may mall, balak nilang magtayo ng condo doon. Yun yung parang pinaka-framework nila. So kung asahan mo na kung may mall diyan sa inyo, SM Mall, City Mall or whatever, asahan mo na iniisip na nila magtayo ng condo diyan later sa tabi mismo ng mall. So yun yung kanilang strategy. Okay? So when we go naman sa Century Properties, so hindi naman ganoon karami sa Century pero meron din sila sa San Fernando, Pampanga. Again, I have talked about Pampanga earlier kasi andyan na yung development. So nakita mo both SM and Century are investing in San Fernando. That is going to be this is just me personally speaking, that's going to be the next Metro Manila. Yan ang sa tingin ko next Metro Manila. So maganda po yan. And then meron din sila Quezon City, which is the residences. And then meron silang Mandaluyong, Aqua. So for now, itong 3 ang kanilang pinupush sa San Fernando, which is Azure North, and then Quezon City, which is residences at saka Aqua. And then Makati, ito naman yung kanilang mga high-end areas sa Makati, which is what they call the Century City. Okay, so andyan may mga mall sila diyan. Diyan nakatira si Piolo Pascual at saka si Pio Wurzbach. Meron din sa Parañaque, Cavite, may Batangas din sila. So, yan, but itong Batangas nila tabi rin ng kanyan ng Tagaytay, which is same din yan sa SMDC. Asa na may SMDC? Cavite naman, Cavite, which is Wing Residences sa Tagaytay mismo. So yan. Yan yung available properties. Of course, you can take a screenshot kung gusto mo, and then you can look at it and see kung saan. Ngayon, naka-orange dito yung mga pre-selling. So, just to discuss, ano ba yung pre-selling? Pre-selling is yung ginagawa pa lang, okay? Binebenta na nila. Anong advantage ng pre-selling? Mas mura. Okay? Mamaya meron akong ad na ipapakita sa'yo. Mas mura yan. Okay? Kasi, kumbaga, habang binibuild nila yan, so for example, if the construction will take 5 years, nagbabayad ka na unti-unti, monthly for 5 years. So parang isa ka na rin sa nangangapital sa construction, right? So ginagamit nila yung pera mo para sa building. So kaya mas mura yung kuha mo. Later on, kapag nag-ready for occupancy na yan, biglang boom na yan. So, and this is the best opportunity, lalo sa'yo, bata ka. Ito ang gusto kong tandaan mo. Kasi for example, kung kukuha ka ng ready for occupancy, baka mamaya sasabihin wala naman akong planong gamitin pa yan. Yung out of necessity, wala pa naman akong anak, mga ganun, di ba? So pero kung sa pre-selling, after 5 years, yan, naghuhulog ka dyan, after 5 years, andyan na yung savings mo, andyan na rin yung investment mo. So this is just an example of a unit na kung gusto mong i-rent for yourself. Okay? Halimbawa ito, unit na binili mo and then finarnish mo and then iparent mo. So makikita mo rito, yung unit is 42 square meters. Okay? And then ang rental rate niyan is 36,000. So normally, ang rental rate ng fully furnished na unit is 1,000 per square meter. So ito, naka 36,000 lang siya kasi COVID rate ito eh. Ito naman, this is a sample of a Century Properties sa the residences naman. So ito, nasa Quezon City sa may Commonwealth naman sila. So ang system naman rito, maraming building, tabi rin siya ng mall. So hindi siya masyadong high-rise, medium rise lang siya, tsaka meron din mga low-rise. Yan, so malapit din siya sa mga mall at saka MRT. So dito naman, kung makikita mo, ang laki nung balcony niya. And malapit din siya sa mga school. So ito yung mga importanteng dapat mong tandaan kapag nag-i-invest ka. Ano ba yung mga, ideally dapat walking distance yan. So katulad nito, walking distance ito sa mall. Sa anong mall lang nandito ngayon? Evergrotesco Mall. Yan, Evergrotesco Mall. Ganon din ang mga SMDC kapag wala silang mall sa kanilang basement, walking distance yan sa kanilang SM mall. So yun yung mga magandang location na properties. Okay? So as mentioned earlier, so pwede mong i-line up yan sa Siglo, mataas yung reach nila pagdating sa kanilang partners, booking.com, Roomorama, Travelocity, TripAdvisor, Airbnb, at saka Expedia. Okay? Yan. So ang mga condo, may kanya-kanyang, for every developer, may kanya-kanya silang pakulo. So in the case of Century Properties, i-showcase ko lang ito, ano? I will go to SMDC later on. Itong tatlong property na kanilang pinupush is Azure, which is in Pampanga, and then the residences, which is yung nakita mong video kanina, in Quezon City, at saka Azure Resort sa Parañaque naman. So basically, ang sinasabi nila rito, mag-down ka lang ng 3% and magkano ba ang cost ng typical one-bedroom unit dito? Nasa 3 million. Nasa 3 million. So for example, 3% of 3 million, that is 90,000. Okay, so kung may 90,000 ka, i-down mo yan, bibigyan ka nila ng 17% discount. Okay? And then, direct paying ka na sa bank, 80%. Okay, so direct ka na agad sa bank diyan. So yun naman yung kanilang marketing style sa Century. So hindi na yung wala silang early move in value, which is, pero again, gaya nga na sinabi ko earlier, fast bank approval din po to. So you can get your bank approval in as little as 14 days, as long as okay lahat yung papers mo. Kaya po yan. SMDC naman. Ito ang maganda na I want you to consider. Ito, zero down payment, low monthly payments pa. Ano pa ba naman ang pag-iisipan mo rito? For example, wala kang pera ngayon, walang problema. Zero down payment nga eh. Ano ba ito? Si Joy, si Aling Joy, na taga Bulacan, 7K monthly lang. Ikaw naman sir, Bulacan yan eh. Sa South ako eh. O sige, punta tayo sa ito, Las Piñas, Twin. Las Piñas, ito, South, 9K. Trees, 12K. So pataas ng pataas yan. So habang Rojas Boulevard yan, mga location na itong mga to eh. Lalo na kapag nasa area ka ng mga reclamation, mahal ang property talaga dyan kasi reclamation na yan eh. Itong Ice Tower naman, ito yung bagong open ng SM, itong bagong project nila. So this is a residential office. So gusto ko lang din dahil nasa learning session tayo, no? Ano ba ang residential office? Pwede kang magtulog diyan, pwede ka rin work from home diyan. So susuportahan ka ng ang to be honest sa'yo, ang hindi mo pwedeng gawin sa condo ay ang mag-business sa loob ng condo. Bawal 'yan. Okay? Halimbawa, doktor ka, gusto mong tumingin ng pasyente mo, hindi mo pwedeng gawin yan sa loob ng iyong condo unit. Kasi residential lang yan eh. So itong ice tower, yan naman yung purpose ng ice tower. So halimbawa, gusto mong doon ka na tumira, doon ka na rin mag-receive ng clients mo, pwede yon. Yan yung gamit ng ice tower. And for a commercial space, 27K monthly na minimum payment, mura na yan.
So, yung mga pre-selling po?
Opo, mga pre-selling yan. So, maganda yan. So, kung 9K, 10K na tinatago mo sa bangko, wag mo na. At saka yung pre-selling, pwede rin yan sa condo pasalo. Okay?
Okay po.
So alam mo naman yung pagkaiba ng RFO at saka pre-selling. Ready for occupancy. Basically, ready for occupancy, tapos na yung construction, pwede mo nang tirhan. Pre-selling, ginagawa pa yan under construction, so hindi mo pa pwedeng tirhan yan. Saka lang pwedeng tirhan yan kapag natapos yan. Maybe it depends sa bawat project, pwede nating alaman yan specifically kung meron kang what they call this, target na project. Okay? So yan. Ito ang hindi alam ng OFW. Okay? Ito ang hindi nila alam na gusto kong iparating sa kanila. Ang daming option. I think ang average na sweldo ng OFW is at least more or less yung mga nasa white collar job, nasa 60 to 80,000 yan ang nag-average na sweldo nila. So that is not even 10%. Ano bang teaching sa atin sa savings? At least you need to save 20% of your salary. Okay? Yun ang una eh. 20% of your salary ang i-save mo. So at an average of that, kayang-kaya nila lahat yan. So ito naman yung properties ng SMDC. So yung mga iba dyan, karamihan dyan is full, tapos na po, ready for occupancy na. So meron silang 5% early move-in promo. So ano ba yung 5% niya? So again, 3 million, 5% of 3,150,000. So ngayon, halimbawa wala kang 150,000 pero kaya mong magbigay ng 50,000 monthly or in 3 months. So yan, merong option dyan. Pag nagpa-reserve ka ng unit mo, normally 1 to 3 months ang reservation. So pwede habang tumatakbo yung reservation, iniipon mo. O kaya naman meron din silang easy terms na again it is subject sa units, hindi it's not for all. Meron silang easy terms na yung 5% payable in 3 months, mga ganun ba. So you bought time sa reservation, tapos you bought another time sa split nung 5%, and then after that tuloy na sa 18 months kapag 18 months or so yung balance na 15%, and then later on, after 2 years or after 22 months, saka ka ngayon magbabank. Okay? Malay mo, later on, na-promote ka na noon, di ba? So kapag nag-bank loan ka na, kaya mo na ang mas malaking monthly amortization. So ganun yan, right? And then, kung nagkapera ka, and kagandahan nito, kapag nabayaran mo na yung 5% na yan on the spot, pwede ka nang mag-move in. Okay? Pag nagawa yung documentation, pwede ka nang mag-move in kaagad. Kaya nga sabi nila, a 5% early move-in ito. So what do we mean by move-in? Pwede mo nang ipaupa agad ito. Katulad ng mga advertisement na nakita mo dyan kanina, pwede mo nang ipaupa sa prime key, bigay sa prime key, bahala na kayo dyan. Di ba? Hindi mo kailangan tirhan yan dahil nga OFW ka, nasa abroad ka, or not unless na may necessity yung family mo, itira mo na sila dyan. So, ganun po yan, ano? Question dito?
Wala po.
So yun, doon na nagtatapos yung presentation ko.
Okay.
Alright po, maraming salamat po, Sir Ma'am. Thank you very much and have a good evening
Thank you.
po.
Thank you.
And have a great day. Mahaba pa araw
Thank you.
nyo.
Thank you.
Sige,
Bye.
Sir Noe, thank you.
Sir.
Thank you all.